All right, we are doing an Audacy check-in with Chlöe. Congrats on everything so far. I mean, seeing the success of your song has been so fun.
Thank you. It has been really fun. It's kind of like surreal. I don't really
Yeah.
know what's happening, but I'm just accepting it and just filled with immense gratitude.
When you put it out, did you have a feeling that it was going to be this big, or did you just kind of go with it because you knew you loved it?
I just kind of went with it because I knew I loved it. I knew it was a special song for me. I only could go in with high hopes. I didn't really know what to expect. My sister and I, when we put out our past projects, we just put out music just because, not because it's like hugely mainstream or whatever, but just because of our love for music. And I went in with the same feeling with this, and to see what it's doing is craziness. And I'm so grateful. And to see how it was blowing up on TikTok before the record even came out. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to let people down, so I still didn't know what to expect even then.
Well, I think the thing is too is like you're a fan of music, so you know it sounds good and you know it's gonna pop.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I have good instincts.
Yeah, I know this was a bit ago, but I just have to tell you, you were my favorite performance of the night at the VMAs. It was so good and so powerful, and you looked so confident.
I honestly was not. So that means a lot. I was scared shitless, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I really am. And I cannot wait for more.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy because I remember watching an interview of you saying you were nervous. It was before you did it, and I'm like, no way.
Yeah, I could barely walk to the stage.
Oh my God, did you what changes? Like, do you do any pre-show rituals? Do you have like an alter ego? Because you could not tell. You look
I
like you've been doing it forever.
really, so
Yeah,
before any performance, I have to pray, and I'll do my vocal warm ups because I don't want my voice cracking on the stage. And
right.
I stretch because I injure my body a lot, especially when I'm very excited. I sprained my back at the video shoot. At my very first performance by myself, it did feeling good. I was dancing and I sprained my neck, and I just keep hurting myself. So I was like, stretch,
Oh my
stretch.
goodness.
Yeah.
Do you do the chiropractor or anything?
I don't go to a chiropractor, but I've been seeing a physical therapist, and he's been great. And he's the one who actually told me I still have not fully healed from my injuries.
Oh, oh my gosh. So then you did the double whammy with the Met Gala. Like how was that for you? Like that 48-hour span? Like was that insane?
It was very insane. I was on such a high. The Met Gala happened so fast. There was a part of me that wished it was like a day in between BMAs and Met, so I could
Yeah.
truly in what incredible things I'm doing that weekend. And I was so happy to be with my sister at the Met. It was a great time. Usually I get scared for big events like that, or I'll get a little bit of anxiety, but everyone in there was so cool and so nice. And it was our very first time. And I can't wait to go back, hopefully.
Well, how did you feel about your performance when it was over at the VMAs? Were you like, I'm so happy with that? Like that went as good as I could have hoped?
I didn't know how it turned out. It was just an outer body experience being on that stage. It went by like a blur. And I just remember looking on my phone and seeing clips. I was like, it looks good. I was like, wow. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I feel like if you have that, like knowing that that went so well, and that was probably the scariest thing of the 2 days, right?
Oh, yeah.
But
Even
knowing that that was done and you were good, like the Met Gala probably seemed a lot easier.
oh, well, that was so scary because those infamous steps, and I had that long
Oh
white.
yes,
I was like,
I would
we're
fall.
have an accident. So it was both equally scary. I think because I'm out in the world as me, Chlöe, the solo artist,
Yeah.
and my sister and I are always together hand in hand. But I think I was just extra scared and fearful because that was the first time people were really seeing me as me.
Was that your first time going?
Yeah, very first time my sister and I have ever been invited. I was like, okay, come on through.
What
But
was something that surprised you by being there? Was there anything that you're like, oh, I didn't know it was like that?
everyone is so chill. Like you can't have a plus one. That's what they say. But everyone was there sitting by themselves at the table. So it's like everyone is mingling. We don't really have any much of our phones out. I'm vegan. It was a full plant-based meal. I was like, okay. I didn't have to specify anything like I can't have that in my food. And everyone was so nice. I was like fangirling inside, but I was playing it
Sure.
cool.
Who are you most excited about?
Seeing at the Met,
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, I think she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Especially in her outfit though, like it was so powerful.
Yeah, she's a badass bitch. And even Frank Ocean I saw from afar, and I didn't muster up the courage to say hello to him, but I will next time.
Yeah. So let's talk about the album. You said the concept is empowerment, right?
Yes.
When did you think of that? Like, when did you know that that was going to be it? Was it before Have Mercy, or what did it kind of like set the tone?
Well, honestly, when I first started creating this album, I was in a lower point of my life. So it was very sad, depressing songs. And I thought it was going to be a sad album, quite frankly, just about me pouring my heart out. And then it sort of started turning into me empowering myself and me saying, you know what, forget this. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to talk about all the things that tick me off unapologetically. And, you know, Have Mercy just happened to fall into that. And I think Have Mercy was a perfect first record for me because, you know, when me and the other songwriter Tehran wrote it, we were just talking. It was like when it was in April. So people were talking about me on my Instagram so much and me showing my body and all this. And I was just explaining, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm 22 at the time. What's the problem? It's my body.
Right.
So we just took how I was feeling and wrote Have Mercy.
Oh, that's perfect. And then so were you kind of like, you obviously found the vibe. Do you have any like fierce women that you look up to that like maybe are on the mood board for like, oh, I need to like embody them maybe in a way when creating the album?
Absolutely. Beyonce, my godmom, Hallie, Khalees, Imogene Heap, and Grimes.
Oh, I love that. That's such a good group of women.
And Rihanna.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course. So I want to talk about the music video. Like when you created that, what came first? Did that come right in tandem when you wrote the song, or did it kind of come later?
Well, the song was finished in April.
Yeah.
You know, we shot late July.
Yeah.
And late July, early August. Yeah, it happened so fast. But I've always wanted to have asses in the video.
Of course.
I always saw the color pink, as did my creative director, Andrew. And I really felt it was special to have a narrative for this video. And he came up with sorority. I was like, let's do a dark twist because I love suspenseful endings. And so, especially with my locks, we were like modern day Medusa, baby. And boom.
It's so fun. Is there anything, and I know like, of course, you have to keep things under lock, but is there anything you can tell us about the next album that you're so excited about?
That I can say? Well, if I did give away all the excitement.
Well, you personally, like, I don't know, like if you can't, no big deal.
You will hear me singing on some pop records. Yeah. I actually like how my tone sounds on pop songs. I was pleasantly surprised because, you know, me producing and being in the group with my sister, I love like the experimental left of center shit. And I really like how my voice sounds on pop records. So that was surprising even to myself.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we always end on like fast 5 faves, just asking you favorites.
Okay.
What is the favorite step in your skincare routine?
Oh, taking my lashes off. Right now I have individuals. Yeah. But I have a strip. Hello, I get my oil-based remover and I rip those babies off, and that is the best feeling.
I was just talking to Jessie Nelson about that earlier because I asked her that, and she was like, "The lashes are everything." Like with that moment when you rip them off,
it's amazing. The best feeling, as well as I love my facial roller.
Yes,
and under eye patches because my under eyes get really puffy.
So do mine. I got that little. I got TikTok sold on that one cream, and it works so good. It was that Peter Thomas Roth stuff. It was in that black thing.
The eye patches I use is Peter Thomas.
He knows what's up then.
That's what I'm saying.
What is your favorite podcast if you're a podcast listener?
Song Exploder.
Okay.
Recently, I'm a part of this podcast called Electric Easy. That was really fun. I did it during the pandemic. Check that out, guys. Yeah, those are my favorite podcasts right now.
What is your favorite trend fashion wise happening right now?
Ooh, you know, I just love that women specifically, have no problem showing their body and
Yeah.
beautiful curves. And, whether you're blessed with the titties or the ass, or even if natural asses come with a little bit of tummy. And I love seeing
Yes.
a woman in a dress. I don't know. It's kind of sexy.
I hear that. What is your favorite space on TikTok? Like whether it's like clean talk, couch guy TikTok.
I love the drama TikTok with the tea when it's talking about the cheating boyfriends, or look what I did to my boyfriend's car or something. And they tell the stories about my best friend was with my man and it has the evidence. I love messy TikTok. And I love the do it like it's your BJ trend and the umbrella. So anything that's following that, I love
it. You watch all that stuff happening with Couch Guy the past week?
Oh yes, I did. Couch Guy who was hiding his phone from the girlfriend when she came to surprise him.
Hand on his back.
He's guilty.
So funny.
Your girl surprising you. You should be jumping off the couch excited. He was sliding his phone back. The girl next to him's face was like, and if you know what gave it away? Two friends by the door, their faces, how they looked at each other and at the camera. They were the ones who gave it away for me, not the phone on the couch.
For me, it was him getting up like this.
Yeah.
I was like, that body language. What are we talking about?
How many videos I watched on that on TikTok? Yeah.
Oh, so many.
But that girl's beautiful. She will find another man.
I know. I'm wishing her the best. Favorite emoji?
Oh, wow. I love the tongue out emoji. I love the halo emoji. I love the butterfly emoji and hearts.
Yeah, super cute. Well, thank you so much for everything, Chlöe. And I can't wait to hear the rest of the album.
Thank you. Yeah.